Welcome everyone. Today in this video we are doing LeetCode's medium level question, and the question is counting bits. So in this question we will be given an integer as an input, and we have to calculate and return the number of ones in the binary representation and return them as an array. So like we had our input as 5, so we have to return an array of size 6 for 0 to 5, and we have to return number of ones in binary representation of each as an output array. So for 0 we have 0 number of ones in its binary representation, and like that for 4 we have 1 in its binary representation, and for 3 we have 2 ones in its binary representation. So we have to return this array, and also it is asked in the question to do it in ON or linear time complexity. Okay, so how can we do that? So the logic behind that is, if you observe after writing like you write for, I have written for 15 from 0 to 15, and you can clearly observe that it repeats after some time. Okay, so like here what we have, the number of ones in binary representation of 1, 2, 4 and 8 will be 1. You can see that because only one bit will be on in all of this, because they are perfect power of 2. And same as that, if we'll see 2 and 3, so 3 is just 1 greater than 2, so one more bit will be on in this case, and same as in 4 and 5. So if 4 had x on bits, so 5 will have x plus n on bits, and if 2, 4 and 8 these all have same number of bits, so 3, 5 and 9 will also have same number of ones in their binary representation, because these 3 are equal, and 3 is 1 greater than 2, 5 is 1 greater than 4 and 9 is 1 greater than 8. So in this case, like that, 1 will be equal to 2 equal to 4 equals to 8 and so on, and 3 will be equals to 5 and 5 will be equal to 9 and so on. So this is one case. So like from 4 to 7, if we see this, we can calculate the values of 4 and 5 from 2 and 3, because they will be same. But what about later half of that array? So if you observe this, okay, let's observe in the case of 8 to 15, we can easily have these 4 values just same as from the previous array of 4 to 7. But what about this last 4 values? If you say it properly, 12 will have only one bit extra than the binary representation of 8, and same as like 13 will have one extra than 9, and 14 will have one bit extra than 10 and so on. So what is the logic behind that? So if we see 8 and 12, okay, so 8 has its binary representation as this, and 12 will have one extra 1 in it. And why is that? Because if we are dividing it in power of 2s, like first we had 1, then we had the size of this array as 2, then we have size of this 4, and then size of 8. So the size of this array is 8, so these will be 4 elements and these will be another 4. So according to that, if I see 8 and 12, the difference will be some powers of 2. So if you can see it, there will be one more extra 1 in binary representation of 12 than 8, and which will be because of some power of 2. Okay, so we can see that 8 and 12 will have a difference of 1 in their answer, and like that 9 is greater than 8 with 1 bit, and 12 will be greater than 8 in 13 bit. Hence if 8 is having 1 bit less than 12, so 9 will also have 1 bit less than 13. So like that we can see, and so this is the logic behind this question. So let's write code for it. Okay, so first of all I am going to declare a vector of int answer, and its size will be 1 greater than num, because we are also counting 0 in our output array. So, and I am initializing all with 0. After that, suppose that if our num is greater than equals to 1, I'll hardcode 1's value as 1, because we already know that binary representation of 1 will have only one on bit. Okay, this is for 1. And why is this if statement over here? Because suppose if the test case is 0 and we are doing this, so we are accessing out of bound of this our answer array and it will throw some error. So for that safety we are keeping this if statement. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll have some integers range and initialize this to 2 and n equals to 2. Okay, then while n is less than or equals to num, I'll be having an int I equals to n and which will be equals to n plus range by 2. It is basically the mid portion of new array. So suppose what I had, if I have this array already calculated, I want to calculate this one. So first I have to copy all the entries of this array into this one. So I am taking half of this array. Okay, so ending will be till the half, and after that while I is less than, and what we are going to do is what we are going to do is if I is less than equals to num, our answer of I will be same as answer of I minus range by 2, because it will be same. Okay, and if I plus range by 2 is less than equals to num, this is for later half of the array. So answer of I plus range by 2, okay, answer of I plus range by 2 will be equals to answer of I minus range by 2 plus 1. Okay, and after that we have to, what we have to do is we need to increment our n by range, and range we have to multiply by 2, because the size of array is increasing, multiplying by 2 every time, like we had 1, then 2, then 4, then 8. Okay, so that is done over here, and at last we have to return our answer array. Okay, so let's see if it's working. Okay, so I guess we haven't oh yes, we haven't incremented I over here, so loop will not terminate. Okay, so I plus plus, and now try running it. Okay, accepted. So let's try submitting it. Okay, so this was counting bits problem. Thank you so much, and let's meet in the next video.